For Mindful Attraction 2.0. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about the type of confidence that men find highly attractive, that men find sexy, right? And this is going to be very different because a lot of people have a misconception about what confidence is. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go deep into the rabbit hole, find out what confidence is not, find out what confidence is and how to gain true confidence, true self-esteem that's devoid of external stimulus. A lot of women believe that confidence is just an emotion. That confidence is just feeling good and feeling better than somebody else. Anytime that you base your confidence on how you see yourself compared to other people, that's not real confidence. Also, confidence is not the reactive emotional pain, wherein you feel pain, which is not getting attention or not getting the reaction from people that you want, forcing the reaction through fixing your outside life, which is fixing yourself, looking better, having a better life situation, and then feeling good as a result of your reactions to other people's negative reactions to you. That's not real confidence, because that confidence is based on other people's reaction to you, which means it could be taken away by them not caring or by you losing that one thing you gained that they value but you don't value. You see, a lot of people's confidence is just based on what other people think about them, and that's not real confidence. People call that situational confidence. You can put a rock star who's confident on the stage, put him in front of people, put him in front of a bar where he doesn't know people. Is he confident there? Nope. Which means, was he really confident, or did he just have situational confidence? So what is the key to true confidence or true self-esteem? Letting go of external forms of validation and being okay with it. This will lead to presence of mind. You see, when you let go of external validation, you tend to notice that there is chaos in your mind. You tend to notice that you feel pain. You see, true confidence is not feeling good all the time. This is what true confidence is. And this relates a lot to game, to how when I was learning how to talk to girls. Someone who doesn't have confidence, someone who has confidence doesn't mean that they're good at things. Just because you're a confident person doesn't mean you're good at things. But someone who's confident understands that they do suck at an activity, but that they're able to withstand the pain in order to feel good. I know that if I want to do a sport, I am willing to go through the pain of sucking, because I know that behind that valley of pain, there is pleasure. You see, it's being able to be in the midst of the storm, being able to be okay with not being good at things, being able to be okay with being criticized and not be hindered, and being able to keep your presence of mind and focus. It doesn't mean that you don't feel pain, but rather you are okay with pain. It doesn't mean that you don't feel pain, but rather you go towards the pain. You find a difficult situation, you say, in order for me to transcend my current situation, I have to go through the pain. So confidence is more about being able to feel pain and be okay with it. People who don't have confidence see the pain and they run away from it. They are cowards of pain. That happens a lot. Wherein, rather than improving on yourself, you run up. Wait. I better be recording this thing with my good webcam, right? All right. 1 second. Okay, good. Sorry about that. I thought I wasn't recording, right? So rather than feeling, okay, my bad. So rather than feeling the pain, they run away from it through externalizing it. They say to themselves, they have two choices: work on myself, which leads to pain, but will inevitably lead to a better self, or find a quick fix, find the quick pill. What someone's telling me, all right, let me get that plastic surgery. All right, let me get this, let me get that. Oh, give me that validation in order to feel good. Give me that Band-Aid in order to feel good. Those external sources of validation will strengthen that pain through your compulsive desire to find more pleasure. Because as soon as that pleasure doesn't provide the pleasure it used to provide, because of how dopamine naturally is, the more you get stimulated by something, the less it stimulates you, the more pain arises. And as a result, the more you go towards the external stimulus and other people's validation. Every time you feel pain, you look outside. You try to get a status. You try to put a new photo, a new status in order to get a like. And those are all empty pleasures. This comes because you have a deep understanding that your sense of self isn't tied up to external circumstance. So when you begin to look on the inside, you begin to look and realize that there is pain. That there are, but somehow, some way, you're still there. But you have to challenge your assumptions. The assumption that people have is that if I look inside, I'm not going to be okay. Try it yourself right now. Ask yourself, what would happen right now if I stopped trying to feel better? Ask yourself this question. Right now, am I trying to feel better right now? Just look inside if you're trying to feel better. For the most part, you are. Then what I would dare you to ask yourself is this: what would happen if I stopped trying to feel better? Just for 10 seconds. And see what happens. Don't put any effort to feel good, which is stop looking on the outside and stay inside in that pain. Stay in the midst of the storm and see what happens. You know what happens? Nothing happens. The pain intensifies, but nothing happens. You're still there. What tends to happen is that you just allow those things to happen, and peace automatically comes to you. Yeah, on the outside surface, there's a storm, but the deeper you go into this deep sea, the lesser you are affected. The more at peace you will find yourself. You will grow a tolerance to pain. And the more you allow the pain to dwell there without you touching it, through trying to feel better, you just allow it to be there. And you will notice that nothing happens. That will enable you to handle circumstances without any fear. That will enable you to look at the difficult situations in life and run towards it, because you know deep down that it doesn't change you, because you're not any of it. Because even though situations change, emotions change, somehow you're still there. You see, the reason why your sense of self is tied up to it, because if something bad happens, your self-image is diminished. You see yourself as a failure. You see yourself as someone who sucks relative to other people, comparing yourself to other people. But when you allow yourself to feel the pain, when you allow yourself to feel whatever you are experiencing, the shame, the doubt, all of those negative things, you know what tends to happen? You tend to stay there, but you tend to feel peace. Because the lack of peace comes because you're looking on the outside. This comes because you have a deep understanding. Okay, that's what we're talking about. So in other words, when you go inside, allow yourself to be in the midst of the storm and realize that nothing really happens, you become your own source of positive emotions. You learn to derive peace and happiness from the inside. You're not intaking happiness, but rather you are expressing happiness. Now, other people could feed off of you. Other people could feed off of your confidence. It doesn't mean that you're going to feel good when negative things happen. It just means that you know you're going to be okay. It just means that you know that who you are is unchanging despite the circumstance. And as a result, men will not become your source of happiness. And then you will be liberated. That neediness that used to make men pull away doesn't make them pull away anymore. They will notice that they'll try to manipulate you in order to feel like shit. They'll try to use mind tricks on you, but because you have the tendency to run towards the pain than running away from the pain, you know what will happen? It won't affect you. That natural tendency to run away from discomfortable situations. Now your tendency will be to run towards the pain, explore the pain. But how is that done? Simple. Notice where you derive your pride and pain, and stop holding on to it. Stop clinging on to things. That even though the conceptual sense of self is gone, somehow you're still there. And you know what happens? Suddenly you realize that circumstances doesn't enhance or diminish you. All of those things were illusions. You find that equilibrium. We're not trying to find happiness. We're trying to find peace. So you know what happens when you do that? Nothing scares you. Circumstances don't scare you. The guy rejecting you doesn't affect you. The guy accepting you doesn't accept you. So you don't have that neediness for him to give you happy, and you don't have that fear of him rejecting you, because you still know whatever happens, you're still going to be there. You will also learn to blend with reality, which also includes people. The compassion will lead to confidence. You see what I'm saying? So you will not be intimidated by men no more. You will learn to have compassion. You will learn to appreciate people for who they are. You will stop seeing them as a source of happiness. This will automatically improve your relationship with men, because there is no more neediness or insecurity. Because the most unattractive thing in women is neediness. And that's not going to be there no more. You're not going to be as clingy no more. And that's what you got to do. It's not about improving yourself to be confident, but rather seeing all of the positive and negative aspects and seeing them for what they are, running towards the pain and running away from the pleasures of life, and stop deriving your happiness from the things you feel pride from, and be there. Be in that pain in the midst of the storm, and explore what happens when you stay there. Usually what happens is this: nothing happens. You're still intact. Your mind may create mental images, but it doesn't affect you. You still allow yourself to experience the pain. You grow tolerant, and as a result, there's no such thing as a painful situation. Nothing affects you. You're not afraid no more. You don't lack the confidence. You will feel the fluctuations, but you're not gonna try to run away from it. You're gonna stay there, and nothing would happen. No one will be able to take that confidence away from you because it derives from yourself. You become your own source of happiness. And that's what confidence is. Being okay with pain and not deriving your happiness and self-esteem from external stimulus. Anyways, it's Alex from Mindful Attraction. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys ever want to learn how to use your feminine energy to influence people, learn how to use your masculine energy to become more assertive, and also learn how to blend both energies to improve your dating life, your spiritual life, honestly, your relationship life, your family life, your career life, this is the course for you. If I had to make a course for my nieces, I have two nieces, one is 19 and one is 15. 16. Holy shit. Oh my God, he's a bad fucking uncle. He's a bad uncle. Get him. Shut up, Melissa. You should get this course, right? And this is the course that I will make for them. So, for example, watch the curriculum, right? In the first week, we're going to be showing you how to establish a strong masculine foundation without letting it hurt your feminine energy. This masculine foundation is a source of who you are, right? It's your bodyguard. Without this, whatever feminine energy you create will be destroyed by the outside because your masculine is your shield. So we'll talk about goal setting. We'll talk about how to develop a serious attitude. We're going to be talking about how to use more logic, how to use more goal-oriented behavior. It's more how to be a man. Now the next one is how to embrace the feminine energy, right? This one would teach you about how to minimize excessive masculine traits, developing self-awareness, healing abundant feminine energy, regulating your emotion, mastering voice qualities and facial expressions, surrendering control and allowing pain to be felt. This is honestly, this will supercharge, like Kaioken, your masculine energy. After that, we have femininity in the workplace and how to be feminine in the workplace without letting people take advantage of you, and the nuances of how women of power should behave versus women who are subordinates in the workplace, and even the dress code. This is based on psychology, people. It's kind of insane. I'm actually excited about this one. The next week, we talk about navigating the labyrinth of male and female friendship. And this, a lot of women find confusing, so we talk about that. And how to identify envious friends, how to identify the good friends, how to keep male friends, and how to keep female friends. Week 5, we talk about how to release the burden of the past and stop and destroy mental projections. This is actually really powerful. And then week 6, we talk about how to increase your observational power so that you can read people better. And we have a bunch of bonuses. The course starts at $99, and you guys can pre-order the course today at $69 before it goes out. If you're watching this, most likely I'm in the meditation retreat, so I will be praying for all of you guys. And just click on the description down below of the video. Right there, you'll see it, and you could pre-order that course. It's gonna be out by the end of next month or the beginning of February of March. One of the two, people, because I have a 10-day retreat to do, and I want to finish the course after the retreat because I think the ideas are gonna be so much better. All right, man. I'll see you guys later. Pre-order, man. I'm closing the channel.